Joe, Chris, Small, and Sizzle. Real sports talk, y'all. Get the blow in your whistle, Real sports talk, y'all. Get the blow in your whistle, Real sports talk, y'all. Get the blow in your whistle, Real sports talk, y'all. Get the blow in your whistle. Mike's hair dynamite. Joe might start a fight. Ain't a problem Chris can't fix. Sizzle's the shit. Maul bench the whole rack. Sports talk and stats till the day that we die. Fly, Eagles fly, win, lose, tie, draw. Pass the bros the ball. Forget what you heard, we in the house with the bros on birds. Get the blow in your whistle, Real sports talk, y'all. Get the blow in your whistle, Real sports talk, y'all. They got it. We in miles with the bros on birds. Let's go. Get the blow in your whistle, Real sports talk, y'all. Get the blow in your whistle,
What's going on, everybody? We're back. We got another win, and everybody's here today. And look, Paul's here. He took a break from his job of doing Santa, and he's actually here. We can all see him and hear him. What's up, sir?
What's up, y'all? Mic check. Can everybody hear me? Mic check. 1 2 1 2.
Loud and clear.
Where's Paul?
Loud and clear, baby.
All right.
Where's Paul?
Can't find him. Just skip him.
It's good to be back. Good to be back, y'all. I missed y'all. And this weekend, guess what? A preview of the Super Bowl in Santa Clara.
That's a big prediction.
It's happening. It's happening.
Jamal, I see you nodding your head. What's up, sir?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. Got my hands on a little bit of Hetty Topper. For all you beer enthusiasts from back in the day, you got to respect one of the originals. Beating the Commanders' ass was a sweet, sweet, sweet way to spend a Saturday night.
Yeah, it was. Joe's here, and he sees everybody and hears everybody.
But you can't see me.
We can see you now, too.
Tyler Steen versus the world, baby.
Yes.
Yes,
sir.
Pumping those thick legs.
Chris, how are you
What's
doing,
going on? I'm feeling the holiday grind right now, but you know what's lifting my spirits is that we are back-to-back NFC champs. NFC East champs. Sorry.
NFC East champs, yes. Correct that.
Only took 20 years, man. Only took 20 years
To break
for
the
that
record.
for us to break that chain. Yeah,
And what's his name? And Phil's
that's
did it, too.
crazy.
So it's the
That's
first time that
crazy
both
if you
teams
think
have
about
done
it.
that in the
Yeah.
crazy.
That the first time both teams repeated?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's
That's
wow.
crazy.
Yeah, that we've had two at the same time.
The other crazy stat I heard that this was the longest drought in sports, like all sports history of like the core sports. That
What,
there
the
hasn't.
Cowboys
No, that there wasn't
in the NFL.
a back-to-back divisional champ in like it took this long in a drought. There hasn't been in any of the four major sports a drought this long.
Damn.
And that's
Wow.
crazy. Yeah.
That is crazy. But, all right, some housekeeping. We don't have any tailgates coming out this week because we're away. But check us out on Instagram, Bros on Birds Pod, TikTok, Bros on Birds Podcast, and email us at brosonbirdspod@gmail.com. As we said before, if you ever send us stuff, we'll talk about it. It's been kind of quiet the last couple days, but we've been very busy on TikTok and getting a lot of traction on some of our videos and a lot of comments on there. The Tyler Steen video seems to be a hit with people.
We need 8 more followers to get to 1,500.
Yeah, that was the goal. So go follow us. Get us our 1,500 on the TikTok. But like we said, we had a game last week. We won. We beat the Commanders. Final score is 29-18. First half was a little for us. We only scored 7 points.
It was kind of like how it's been, right? They play like a half of football. Like the first half wasn't great.
Yeah, the first half wasn't good at all. I don't have the breakdown of what it was, but and I don't have the breakdown of like what we scored.
They piled it on at the end.
Yeah.
They scored.
We had 7 in the
18
third and 15 in the. We had 15 in the fourth, but I don't have the breakdown of the halves, like what our yardages were and stuff like that. Overall, Jalen was 22 for 30, 185 yards. He had a QBR of 76.6, 2 touchdowns, and a rating of 111.1. Saquon finally 21 carries, 132 yards. He had a long of 48 and a touchdown. Jalen was the second heaviest runner with 7 carries for 40 yards. Receiving-wise, A.J. Brown had 9 receptions on 12 targets, 95 yards, 0 touchdowns. Devontae had 6 for 8, 42 yards, and a touchdown. Goddard, a little quiet, 3 for 3, 32 yards, and a touchdown. Dotson was 3 for 3, 13 yards. That's really the big news offensively for those guys. We got down to their third-string quarterback. We took Marcus Mariota out of the game. He was 7 for 14 at the time, 95 yards, QBR 25.6. Then Josh Johnson came in, and he was 5 for 9. Man, they only threw the ball 23 times.
How's that guy still on an NFL roster?
Well, he's the third-string quarterback.
It's the Commanders, though. I mean, it's the Commanders.
He had 1 interception. Rushing-wise, Chris Rodriguez had 15 carries for 63 yards. Jacoby Krosky-Merritt had 8 for... His name's Bill. They call him Bill.
Yeah,
Bill.
Really?
I don't know if you guys...
Yeah.
Because I guess when he was little, he didn't have hair for the longest time, so he looked like Little Bill.
That's horrible.
I wonder if he makes special drinks now.
Oh, no. Cosby.
Receiving, Scary Terry actually looked like productive.
Yeah.
He hasn't.
Oh, he always does against us.
Yeah, he was 3 for 4. He had 53 yards, no touchdowns. Debo was 3 for 4 for 35 yards, and Traylon Burks was 2 for 5 for 30. Yeah, they scored they scored 3 in the first and 7 in the second quarter, and then they had 8 points in the fourth. How did they have 8? Did they go for 2?
8 points.
Must have. I don't remember.
Because there wasn't a safety or anything weird. They had 8 points in the fourth. So
They got their safety, you know. It was 10, and then they got a touchdown and went for 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So they went for 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just
Isn't
don't
that
remember.
interesting? Isn't
Yeah, I
that
don't remember that
interesting?
either.
They went
Yes,
for 2.
Wilder, they would go for 2.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, we're going to get to that in a second. We had 2 sacks. Byron Young had 1, and the other was from Brandon Graham. BG's been very productive the last few weeks. They had 2 sacks, one from Bobby Wagner and one from Jacob Martin. With the win, as Chris said, we clinched the NFC East for the second straight season. It's the first time since the early 2000s that a team has gone back-to-back in the NFC East. It takes us up to 10-5.
It's hard to go back-to-back.
Yeah, especially you don't. And you always want to go back-to-back. You don't want to go back to front.
No. How about front? How about front to front?
Always want to
Front
go
to front's
back to
weird,
back. It's hard to do.
So with that, we have officially secured our playoff spot.
Let's go. Never a doubt.
We did need to move up as of last week. We did need some help. We needed the Buccaneers to lose the Carolina Panthers, but that didn't help for us. We need, like, right now we're sitting at 3. I think
3.
we're on.
Yep. There's 3 seed.
We
have an
go as
outside
high as
shot at the 2.
2. Yeah,
2.
but we need
that's
a lot
I think
of help.
as far as we're going to get.
Yeah,
Lot
there's
of
no
help.
way
Yeah,
no
lot
way
of
we
help.
can get the 1 because all the teams we need to lose are playing each other.
Yep.
And San Fran just eliminated that opportunity for us by winning last night.
Yeah.
And we needed Green Bay to win against Chicago. Hey, give
Yeah.
Chicago credit, man. They're balling right now.
That was impressive, man.
Yeah,
They've
it was.
been impressive.
It was.
Yeah, that helmet to helmet against Jordan Love was pretty crazy.
The other
That's
big
so
news
good.
coming out of the game, I think the biggest was, besides winning, the Kobe Dean suffered an injury. But I think we're going to talk about it a little bit. It was a little weird, the comments in the locker room after when everybody was asked about it. They were kind of like, it's okay. He'll be fine. Like, there was no big deal. Like, it was like no big deal. And he didn't get, like, when he went down, it didn't look like he went down like, holy shit. He kind of just went down and they were like, all right, let's get you off the field. And he kind of just walked off the field.
You think it's probably us making a bigger deal about it than what it really is? Like, they're taking him out of there just because the game is kind of, they have a competent backup and they don't need, him to be out there. Why risk it?
It has to be because, like, there was nothing looks like usually when a guy has a hamstring injury, it usually looks bad. Like, you see them pull up, you see them grabs. Like,
They know it. Yeah, they know they're
really
fucked up.
calm.
Yep.
And I thought it was big because when he went out, it was early in the game. We weren't winning. And he went out, and you could see right away they missed him because they kind of ran all over. I mean, in that time period, they kind of moved the ball on us. Then in the second half, we kind of shut that down.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But everybody else was just kind of like, no.
Did Campbell play okay when he came in for Nakobe?
I think at the very beginning he looked a little, but then he played very well. I think in the second half of the game. So like when
Mike,
they
to
came out in the second
piggyback off of what you were saying about BG, ever since they moved him inside to take over for Jalen Carter, 3 sacks, man.
Yeah, man.
I mean, the guy gets
crazy.
like 5 to 7 snaps a game.
I think
He's
I think you
killing
said
it inside.
9 total snaps, 3 sacks. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
Very effective.
Yep. For them, like I said, the Commanders lost Marcus Mariota in the third quarter. He had something with his right hand. It looked like he split something open on his finger. Somebody was bleeding pretty bad. Josh Johnson came in, threw an interception. They did lose their wide receiver, right? Didn't he go down? One of them, Jalen Lane exited with an ankle injury, never came back. And they were also, we know they were down Zach Ertz in that game.
Just so you guys know, like Washington Commanders radio, like the fans down there, they only lost this game because all those guys got hurt. Just so you know. And
because they got
see
hurt
again.
in the game?
Yeah,
like if
because
Marcus
they got hurt. That's why. If Marcus Mariota didn't get hurt, they probably
makes
would have been a
sense.
totally different game.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's a game changer.
He went out in the third. We scored 14 at that point, and they had 10. So, I don't know. We scored, but we also scored 15 in the fourth, so I don't think Mariota was stopping that.
No. They're dumb. They're like
Yeah.
stupid fans. They've lost for so long, and then last year they won, and they can't believe they suck again.
But
You know.
we did get an interception off the Johnson, and it led to Cooper DeJean doing a whole John Cena touchdown celebration in the end zone where he 5-knuckle shuffled
great.
fucking Quinyon.
It's
Now,
great.
here's the thing. Say he gets an interception up in Buffalo. Does like Jordan Davis put him in the sleeper hold and then he taps out?
No, they bring out
Oh,
for
shit.
a prop.
That'd be funny if they did that.
No, he,
Brought J-Watt.
he should try to AA Jordan Davis. See if he can pull that off.
Yes,
Oh my
yes.
God.
That'd be
The rumors are
amazing.
true. You know he's tagging with his girlfriend at like WrestleMania or something. That's gonna happen.
Oh my
Well,
God.
that-
If she comes out.
She tried to shut it down. She did try to shut it down and say that it wasn't true, but she did a really bad job of it. And then she goes into Detroit and tells Detroit that they're just pissed off they're not as good as the Eagles.
Well, they're not like here's what it probably is. They're probably really not like boyfriend and girlfriend. They're just like, you know,
Hanging out.
yeah, they're hanging out.
They're watching
Benefits.
They're
Have
going.
some
Yeah.
pop.
Benefits.
I mean, because we know she's like 20 years older than him. So, you know, it is, you know.
Is she?
We went, yeah, she's
Yeah.
40-some years old, man.
She's 42 and he's 22.
She's
He's a
40.
baby.
Paul, we missed it. We went deep into
She's
this
driving
last
the cradle,
week.
man.
Like, really think about this. He was 12 years old watching wrestling, and she was wrestling.
Yeah.
You know what he was doing. And now he's hanging out with her.
He was vigorously
Maybe
taking
that's why-
notes.
Then he's like, I need to start playing football so I can get.
And like, just imagine, and when they're together, he's like, this is exactly what I did when I was
Right.
12 in my brain.
exactly in my mind.
Exactly what
He's walking next to her like, I'm so cool.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a victory.
So real question. So they really are together, or is this AI? Like what's going
No,
on?
I think they've
she's-
been together
Yeah.
biblically.
Yeah, in
biblically.
Yeah. Yeah.
the biblical sense. She's been to a couple games.
It's
and
been Coop's year, man.
And remember,
Yeah.
I brought it
Year,
up a
man.
few months ago.
That's all I
I brought
gotta
up a
say.
few months ago. Why is he going to all these wrestling events? He's constantly at wrestling events. I mean, I get he's a big fan, clearly, but he's a real big fan, obviously.
Yo, what? If that's just his move, like he just starts snatching wrestling chicks, like that's just.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Who's
be awesome.
next?
What's her
Liv,
face?
you gotta
The
get
little-
Liv.
The little Puerto Rican girl. No, the little Puerto Rican girl. The other, yeah.
Roxanne Perez.
Yeah. That's his next
That's a
move.
that's a good second move.
Nah, what about the girl that twirls her hair?
Oh, you talking
Bianca?
about
She
Bianca?
married.
Belair?
She's
Yeah,
married.
You ain't, he ain't
Married
snatching
to a
her.
wrestler.
All right, I don't know.
Yeah, that dude might whoop his ass too.
Yeah.
That was that Montez Ford, right?
Yeah, I don't think he gonna play that.
No.
Nah,
My bad.
He'll fuck the TV show up and everything if that happens. There's so much that can come from that. That's great. Yeah, I mean that's kind of like that's the biggest news from the game. Saquon Barkley was huge in the second half. We were talking earlier that I was texting the group and I was like, man, Saquon needs to hit a hole a lot harder than he's been. And the next play, he just went off. Yeah, I got to do that. He had 21 carries for 132 yards and a touchdown. He surpassed 1,000 yards for the season after that game. So even though we kind of thought he had a soft year, like he went over 1,000 yards.
How many 100-yard games do you have? I think this is only like his second, maybe third 100-yard.
Yeah, not many.
I don't know.
Yeah, it might be third.
Maybe only 2. This might have been his second. It might have been his second. I should have looked at that because I was thinking about that earlier in the week, but he hasn't had very many 100-yard games this year.
But he's had a lot of
1,000 yards. 1,000 yards is impressive. That's impressive.
He's had a lot
after
of
a year
touches,
he had
Chris.
last year.
Chris is right. He has had a lot of touches. Like we've said that. Like he's touched the ball a lot.
That's what's always blown me away. Like coming off the year that he had, still with 21 touches in this game, like it still doesn't add up to me. Like you want to rest him now. We just won the division. I would rest him up a bit here. We need him for the playoffs.
Everybody plays this week, and then you rest.
Yeah, you still play. But...
Yeah, because there's too many things that can happen. You're still playing for seed at this point, right? I mean, you have a chance to make it this week. What was everybody's thoughts on Jalen Hurts' play?
He did all right. He looked good.
He was all right.
He was on time.
He was okay. Yeah,
he was in the pocket.
It was a typical kind of what you want to see from him.
He did what he had to
17
do.
times he threw. 17 times, Mike. How many times did he throw?
30.
He was 30. He was high, yeah.
He threw 30?
Yep, he was 22 for 30. So he only completed in our magic number, but he threw more than our magic number.
Okay.
I mean, he's normally like 19 for 22, like on a really, really good Jalen week.
And how many rushes? How many total?
That's where he looked good.
7. He had 7.
7.
Okay.
For 40 yards.
Okay.
And
He
they
did
were
look good in
impactful
that
rushes. They were impactful rushes. Like every time he ran,
He
it made
looked
sense.
decisive when he did it. Like he looked like he was committing to the run, not like the weeks before where it was like, I'm running, but I really don't want to run. So it was a good Jalen game.
So, question about the guys that are hurt. Like, since we have the division, we have a spot in the playoffs, we're really playing for seeding next week. I don't think we see Lane Johnson and like Jalen Carter probably till the playoffs, right? Just hold them out and let them get 100%.
They're saying
Apparently they're
available.
playing. Well,
Definitely not Lane.
Apparently.
I don't think Lane's going to be in this week.
But do you play them just to knock the rust off, especially Lane?
I don't know.
What's the update on Jalen?
I don't think anybody's going to play next week. I mean, week 18.
But what's the update on Jalen Carter, though? What's the latest status of his injury update?
He's good.
He practiced today.
Yeah.
Yeah, he practiced today.
Well, that, and keep in mind, when he went out, it was a strategical thing. Like, if it was like, oh, if this is the playoffs, he would have played. But they wanted to give him some rest so he could be healthy for the playoffs.
So the understanding that I have is that he had basically stem cell injections into his shoulders. And because of the way the stem cell injections work, you can't have any trauma happen to the area because then it just basically doesn't help repair it. So they couldn't have the trauma of him like blocking or pushing, so they needed to shut down his shoulders for a couple weeks. Yeah.
Wouldn't it
That's
wouldn't
just
make sense for him to
persistent
get his
shoulder
reps
pain.
in?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
What'd you say, Chris?
I was saying it makes sense for him to get his reps in against the Bills. If we expect the Bills that we meet them again, it would make sense for Jalen to get those reps
To
in
see
against that
the
team.
looks
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit
to
that he's gonna get,
see the looks.
yeah.
Yeah. If he's available, I'd love to have him play. But
Yeah, I think they have to play Joe, just because I think Lane Johnson needs. He wasn't playing good in the beginning of the year,
Right.
so like let's get him warmed up, and like we even said, like he might be on like JP territory at this point.
Yeah.
I hated that. I hated that so much.
Father Time, undefeated, man.
So the other big controversy to come out of this weekend, which stirred up a lot of animosity, I guess you could say, is the Eagles scored. I think it put them up 18 points, or we'll put them up 17 points, but they decided to go for a 2-point conversion instead of an extra point. But keep in mind, this was also after your kicker missed 3 field goals, one that didn't count.
3.
Yeah, he missed 3. I mean, technically 2 because only 2 counted, but it was 3.
I don't care.
Yeah,
like,
it was
come
3.
On.
It
Like,
was
what are
3.
we
He missed
doing?
3.
Jake's got to wake up, man. He's got to
Yeah.
wake up.
So, but because they went for 2, what the hell's their coach? What the hell's his name?
I forget his
Quinn?
name. Their coach.
Is it Quinn?
Yeah,
Dan Quinn.
Dan Quinn got very. He made a comment when asked about it. He said that well, if that's just how they're going to play, they want to play it. We get to see them again in 2 weeks. And we'll figure it out then.
He's going to tear those backups up.
Yeah.
Tanner McKee better be on his bicycle.
You know what I hope happens? I hope that they talk all this shit about, we're going to go up there and we got payback, and they're all like payback game, and the Eagles rest all their players, and fucking Tanner McKee comes in and just carves
And beats them.
And he will.
carves them up.
Especially because they're not.
And he will. I think he's going to go off.
Daniel's just going to be shut. Daniel's shut down for the year, so you're not going to see their best.
He's shut
quarterback.
down. Yep. He's done.
I guess Mariota is going to be the quarterback that day. Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It does not matter.
Maybe they'll call Cam Newton. I heard he's bitching and complaining about not getting a call.
Poor
Him back
Cam.
with his stupid fucking hat. He'd probably wear one of those hats that they have to wear over the
The
helmet.
Guardian cap.
Yeah,
Guardian
he'd wear
cap.
one of those.
Like the Guardians.
Oh my God, he put a fucking feather in it though.
Yeah, feather.
But during
And
the
then the
game,
NFL would tell him, no, you can't do that. And then he would be like, oh, they don't want me in the league. He would do some dumb shit like that.
during the game, after the 2-point conversion, Tyler Steen then decided to take on the whole entire Commanders defense by himself.
Yeah.
Excellent
Very
job.
bold move.
So can I say something? Because we had a comment on that on the TikTok post for the thing that we did.
Yeah.
And the guy said, if you notice, it was like the entire secondary that he was fighting. And I responded to him and I said, it was like a real life version of how many 10-year-olds can you fight at one time before they overwhelm you. And like Tyler Steen's answer looked like it was about 11.
yeah. Like, he's just
Did
gonna keep
you
whooping ass.
guys notice QB1 pulled him aside and was like really talking to him on the sideline after
Yeah, I don't
that
think he
happened?
liked that. I don't think he liked what
Yeah, you
went
kind of
down.
have to.
Yeah, and there was also something that I noticed that during that conversation, Saquon came over all like loud, and Jalen kind of got in his ass too.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there.
I think there was a lip reading guy that did it and said that Jalen said, know your fucking place or something like that. Like kind of
Damn.
like shine boxed him a little bit.
Well, yeah,
Well,
I
I
mean,
mean,
you know,
Wait.
Get
Nah.
kicked out.
Wait.
Sizzling
He said
having
that.
it.
He said that to Saquon.
Yeah.
Come on.
Because
man.
this all goes back to like what we said about leadership on the team when things were going bad, and like Saquon, like I'm firmly in the camp where he's in. Like Jamal said, he seems like he's probably a little bit of a corny dude. Like if he wasn't this good at football, these guys wouldn't like him that much. So Jalen is the quarterback, and he is handling his business and speaking to his offensive lineman. And then I can picture Saquon coming over like, man, you can't do it. And he's like, shut the fuck up. I got it. This is my job.
I can see it.
I can see. I can
Now
see
that makes
like,
more
hey,
sense.
I can. This is
Yeah,
my
I can
spot,
see
Let me
that.
handle it.
Well, because
Yeah, but some guy
Jalen is so
reads lips
serious.
said that. Yes,
know your fucking
yes.
place.
He's the right person to do that. He's the right person to do that.
Well, that
It's a
that
sign of
alter-
leadership, and everybody says he's not this type of leader. I don't know if it's because the cameras are in the locker room now with Hard Knocks or what, but
Well,
that was a sign of
when's-
leadership.
When does that episode come out? Is it tonight or tomorrow?
Tuesday,
Tonight.
tonight.
It's tonight.
Yeah.
Because I watched when we were in Florida last week. I actually watched them. I watched Tuesday nights there, and I mean it's pretty.
I'm gonna
decent.
watch it all at one time. I haven't seen an episode yet, so
Last week's was great because it was just them hyping up Aubrey about how good he is. And then they showed the game of him missing all the game. I was like, damn.
that's
I was
great.
like, HBO does it right.
You know how they cut. You do know how they cut those shows, right? They have camera crews with like a bunch of players.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that was the storyline. He missed a bunch of kicks, so they're like, "Well, we're going to feature him."
And we're
so
gonna
they
go
use
back.
all-
Damn.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
they cut it-
that's how they do you.
They edit it real quick, too, because, I mean, they're recording Sunday for the game, and then it comes out Tuesday. So that means they're taking Monday to edit it.
Yeah,
And
if
that's
you have
exactly
a film,
what they did.
if you have a film crew following you around on Hard Knocks, and then you have a bad game, you are going to be featured on that episode.
Yes,
you
you're the
absolutely
star.
are.
Yeah.
Yo, real
because
quick.
of that brawl
wait.
that happened.
I was gonna say real quick, bringing it back though. I do want to say I love that from Jalen because we got to be real. You know, it's
Yeah.
real cool that Sting was
Yeah.
fighting all them dudes, blah, blah, blah. Looks cool, it's real Philly. But he could get kicked out for a number of games. And one of the most important times, like, you don't want that shit.
Yeah. Well, that's just going to say, because, I mean, because of the outcome of that, during that game, he was ejected. Their D-tackle, Javon Kinlaw, and safety Quan Martin were ejected. And it just came out this morning, I think, that he's not going to get any more suspensions, but there was a chance that he could have.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, and that could have been huge.
First week of the
Because
fucking
he's played
playoffs.
Could have
well.
Yeah, that could have been big.
Could have went DK on him.
We'd have Brett Toth or
Fucking
somebody out
idiot.
there.
Yeah,
That would have been
exactly. Like Chris
bad.
said, we could have had DK where he's punching fans of the opposite team in the stadium.
He just can't control himself,
Like,
right?
what a fool.
He just has no control over himself.
It was like
Yeah.
half a mil.
And is that his two game
Yeah.
checks, I guess?
Yeah, 2
okay.
game.
Wow.
I mean, then they're in the playoff race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We said that at the beginning
Yeah,
of the
they
year
need
with the
'em.
moves they made. Like, they just went and got out all the psychopaths and just put them on the team. Let's go
Well,
Aaron Rodgers.
well-
It's a DK Metcalf.
Well, listen, AB used to be there, so I mean, they're not.
Right.
Pickens used to be there, so I
And-
mean,
Yeah,
but,
Pickens is a wild
we're
boy, too.
jumping ahead, but like, what about the end of that game? That was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
The end of
Yeah.
the Detroit
Yes,
Insane
it
game.
was
Oh, that game,
Like-
that was amazing.
Like the pass that got thrown back to fucking Goff.
Goff.
And then he runs in and scores a touchdown. But then there was some offensive pass interference that negated all of it.
but you
Which
guys,
was-
the
it really
referee, the referees, the way they announced it.
It was
Okay,
horrible.
It was a
horrible.
okay. There was a touchdown, but however, so that you know,
Like, why
there
do
was
that?
a touchdown. The crowd's going crazy, right?
Yeah.
They're going crazy.
Psych.
But there was a penalty on the offense, so
Game's
game is
over.
over.
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
Actually, I thought that was kind of awesome the way they announced it. It was like ultimate troll level.
I like seeing the Lions lose. I can't lie. I'm over them. I'm glad to see them go.
I
Yeah,
kinda
I
do
am
too,
starting
man.
to now.
Because,
They're
like, I
eliminated,
think-
right?
Yeah.
No.
They have an
No,
outside
close.
shot. Believe it
They
or
need
not, I mean
help.
they're done, but they need a lot of help.
Hold on.
get
let
it.
me-
Oh, I thought
pull
they
off
were
the
done.
playoff
They're still in the hunt.
Their
Barely.
fans got like way ahead of themselves. Like
Way
they got way
ahead
ahead
of
of themselves.
Last year. But I mean, I thought they were legit myself.
But everybody did last year.
Their offense is stacked.
No, they
as
still
of-
have Jared Goff.
As of right now, Seattle's
do.
the first. Seattle's the first. Chicago's the 2. We're the 3. Carolina's the 4. San Fran 5. LA 6. Green Bay 7. Now going into Week 17, Minnesota and Detroit play each other. If they win, it doesn't do anything alone. They need some help. So let's see. Green Bay loses to Baltimore. That doesn't do shit. The Bears lose to
I think
San
the Rams
Fran.
have to lose.
And the Rams lose. Nope, that doesn't even do anything.
They're fucked.
Damn. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they're.
Yeah,
'cause what
it's
are they?
over.
They have. They're 8-7. The best they can do is 10-7 if they win out.
That ain't gonna be enough.
If they
Yeah, I
win
guess they are
out,
done.
yeah, they might be done. So Green Bay
It's a wrap.
loses to the Vikings. Oh no, Green Bay they can get some help if they win out. If they win out and the Green Bay
Loses out. They have to lose out.
yeah, they
right?
have to lose out.
They're not going to do that.
They could get the 7 seed, and we would end up becoming the 2 seed playing them.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they can't handle our
I mean,
defense.
that's crazy.
I'll do that. It'll be here. I'll take it. I'll take that first round.
Yeah, you know who's starting to look a little. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't want to say they look scary, but the Panthers.
Don't
are,
say it. Don't say
They're
it.
rising up, man.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say San Francisco.
No, man, fuck San Francisco.
Dude,
Panthers are playing ball. Panthers
look
are
good.
balling.
Oh, all these teams look good though. Like, I mean, the Bears. I mean, this year I have no idea who's going to make it, but
Who's going to be?
yeah, it's going to be a good. In the Seattle being 12-3, I didn't see that.
It's gonna be good
Didn't see
playoffs, man. I mean, fucking
100%.
Darnold. Darnold's
I
got a
think Sam
defense
Darnold
now.
is still going to Darnold, though.
That defense might save him, though, man. That's the only problem. He didn't have a defense on the Vikings.
A lot of people are saying they've had a weak schedule, kind of like we did a couple years back.
Okay.
I like our defense
That
better.
made the defense.
I do too. I agree with Chris. Well, Paul, tell us about Saquon Barkley and the words he did not mince when he was talking about the fight of the team.
Are we doing bros on birds, or I mean bros?
Nah,
bros
let's go
are
into the-
no.
nah, let's
Okay,
go
all
into
right,
the-
all right. Well, all right. So with all that controversy, Saquon Barkley was interviewed in the locker room after the game, and he did not mince words at all. He says, and I quote, "We got to be better," Barkley said via 94 WIP. "Obviously, we got to take care of each other. It's a brotherhood. From their side to our side. We got to be better. We got to be smarter. I got to be smarter. I shouldn't put myself in that situation. It's really not worth it." Bobby Wagner did a really good job of making it make sense to me, which is cool. You know, veteran Bobby Wagner coming through. In that moment, you get to 2 or 3 punches at a helmet and you break your hand, which is not a good thing. Nobody needs that, which I never understood why people are punching people with their helmets on.
I did all the time when I played football. I'd punch people right in the face. Man.
But that makes no sense. I can see a mush, but a punch?
That explains a
You
lot,
did,
Joe.
didn't you? You were a
That
good
ex-
lineman.
No, definitely not.
No?
Look, it's hard to throw punches from the bench, baby.
Well, damn. Sorry about that.
You just punch
Jamal.
your teammate.
Did you punch someone, right?
Yeah.
He said you could break your hand just to say you're a tough guy.
Yeah,
Like it's not
worth it.
really worth it.
It's not worth it.
You lose a lot of money too, which Steen will probably get fined, which we
Oh, yeah.
think and we hope that's all that's going to happen. Basically, they don't like us and we don't like them. Basically, that's basically what he was saying. That's the gist of it. And he's right. Like, listen, the last time we played them was in an NFC Championship game where they had a lot of bravado coming in here, and we spanked that ass, okay? I mean, belts to ass.
Yeah, they've been waiting for
manhandled
this
them.
game.
You know what I'm saying?
they
They've been
have.
waiting for this, and, you know, it seems like, you know, Frankie Louvu, what was that guy that jumped over the
was
huddle
Louvu,
during the
Yeah.
tush push?
Yeah, Luvu.
Lot of bad blood. It's a divisional game, and the fact that they're using this 2-point conversion as a running up the score kind of thing is really pathetic, if you ask me.
Well,
That's just my opinion. I think it's
This is
horrible.
their bulletin board material that they're going to post to try to get hype off of, and I think it's stupid, especially knowing the situation of the game and what was going on at the time. Like we said, our kicker couldn't hit fucking anything. Why would we give him the opportunity to fucking miss an extra point?
And Mike, to me, that's the biggest issue here. Is Jake going to be okay? Now, remember last year, heading into the playoffs, it was kind of shaky for him as well. But then in the playoffs, he was spot on. So, do we have a problem with Jake or what?
It's
Because I think
game.
that's the real reason why they went for 2.
Yeah,
me
and
personally, I think
the
that's
crazy
why we
part
went for
is
2.
it's not the distance. His legs got the distance. He's just missing. Like his aim is off, and I don't know. It wasn't windy. It's
starting to become a pattern now with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He hasn't been really good for 2 years. I mean, he had the playoffs were good for him last year, but like during the season last year, we're kind of talking about the
thing.
same stuff. I mean, missing kicks that he normally anything within 45 yards was pretty much automatic for him, and 45 to 50 was borderline automatic, and 50 plus he had a really good percentage of hitting stuff over 50. That's kind of gone out the window. I mean, he's not, to me, he's like not an elite kicker anymore. It's something they're going to have to address probably sooner than later, because as much as you really don't think how important kickers are important in the NFL, you have to have someone who's reliable. Range isn't necessarily even the be-all, end-all. Like his leg is still there. He's getting the distance.
Yeah.
It's accuracy. You know, you want to know as a team, if you get to a certain yard line, you're going to get 3 points no matter what. You need to have that certainty as a team. And right now the Eagles really don't have that. Not with him.
Just to wrap up the Saquon thing, I really like his comments, man. I mean, he's so down to earth, in my opinion. You know, we always joke about how, you know, Jamal does a great imitation of QB1 when he talks like he's Martin Luther King, but I love how Saquon is just down to earth, man. Like, he's right. We got to be better, but you still got to stand up for your teammate. It is a brotherhood. They don't like us. We don't like them either. Divisional game. And it's not like he hasn't had history with them because he played for the Giants. So he knows about NFC East battles. And I really liked his comments, man. I love Saquon, man. And he was running hard that day.
Whew,
He just kept coming and coming and coming.
Something happened. Something happened. Somebody said something to him.
He was fucking going hard. Yo,
But, all right.
real quick, you're talking about Jake Elliott. Did you see on the internet they were calling him Missy Elliott? That shit is brutal.
Missing Elliott.
They had like photoshopped
Missing
his head on
Elliott.
Missy's
Somebody
body.
called up. Yeah,
With
somebody
the
called up
jacket and shit on it,
WIP and said that. Classic. Missing Elliott.
So, the next article we're going to talk about was basically like what we saw like, from the game on Sunday, and I think we covered a lot of it, so I don't want to go into the article itself. But the question is that I have, and I think we can open up as a group discussion, like, what did we, as the five of us, learn from this game, and what do we think that means for the team going forward?
I feel that they're trending in the right direction. Now, we wanted to see them manhandle the Raiders. They did that, okay? Divisional game. First half was a little shaky, but second half they were rolling. They're trending in the right direction. I think they're doing new things. They're under center. Jalen's taking care of the ball, and he's using his legs. I think they're ramping up to playoff-ready football. This week is the week I want because I want to shut up all those Josh Allen wannabe lovers out there that think he's the end-all to be-all. The last time we faced them, it was here. It was raining. I was there. Went to overtime. Jalen scored to win the game. He's a better quarterback. No, I can't say that with a straight face. No, I just want to see them play. I think they're trending in the right direction. What's wrong with you? They're trending in the right direction, and MVP watch is still there. Come on, here we go.
Isn't
No.
Jesus.
What's wrong with you? Isn't it a little concerning that we're just like kind of figuring out our identity now?
Oh yeah.
That was
Regardless, as long as they figure it out. You know, I don't care when, as long as they do. Do y'all
I'm
think
not
they're
concerned.
figuring it out? Do you think
I'm-
they're trending in the right direction,
Go-
like me?
go
I
ahead.
swear to
Chris.
God. I'm sorry.
I think they got back. Go ahead.
No, you said go
No,
ahead.
you're
Chris.
good. Go.
Okay. I think they got back to their identity. Like that's where I see them getting back to. And it gets down to like the fundamentals of their football game. Like when I look at this last game, their time of possession being that 34 minutes and versus 25. And that's all about the trenches, winning the line. And to me, this just seems like their football game. Like when we asked how did Jalen do today, we're like, it's good. That's when we're like the best. When we're like, that's when we are back to our identity. Yeah, they won the game. Boring. They did some things. It was all right. Like, I'm like, oh, that feels like this Eagles team. That feels like this identity. And it all goes down to the line. And the biggest takeaway for me is that this secondary, which I thought was going to be our issue, is really a strong piece of our defense. And this defense, to me, is fantastic. The noise of the offense is going away. A.J. Brown noise, all the nonsense has died out. You've got the team settling in onto like this season. They've settled into back to what's comfortable for them. So to me, I feel very comfortable heading into this postseason. This is their identity, if you ask me. It's like when you ask how they won. Yeah, they won, and they were good. That's perfect. Love that identity.
What were you going to say, Jamal?
Well,
You had something.
Yeah, so a lot of people were very upset with Kevin Matullo, including me, in the beginning of the season. And I think it's reasonable to be upset with him. And we're really late in the season, and it feels like they should have gotten this together a little bit earlier. But we do have to be honest. I mean, he was a new offensive coordinator. It's not like he came from somewhere else after being an offensive coordinator. He literally had to learn how to do this job on the job, with a bunch of players all screaming, give me the ball, most likely. Or telling them what they want. And I'm sure he had some power struggles because he didn't have the gravitas of like Kellen Moore. And I think the push and the pull and the battles, and even so much as the owner having to kind of interject himself a little bit, I feel like they're finally starting to get it. It feels a lot like there's a bit of a rhythm now. I mean, this game felt like they had a plan, and they executed that plan, and it worked. And yeah, Jalen looked like Jalen. He didn't look like fucking Josh Allen. He didn't look like he was trying to throw for 50. He just looked good. Everything was great.
This is the game that had the most rhythm to me. I felt like it was the one that came across where like it seemed like everybody was kind of in stride and working well. Now, does that go back to what we said before where Jalen doesn't want to do certain plays and do certain things, and now he's at the point where they're like, you have to? And because, I mean, he clearly ran this week. He clearly threw over the middle. The play calling I thought was pretty good. It seemed like we were ever since the Chargers game, it seems like we changed the way our play calling and all our stuff that we have going on.
More like that was a hell of a throw. He's doing things that I think is making him out of his comfort zone, but I think he has to do this. I think number one is playing well. I really do. Joe, what you think, bro?
How we need him to play. But good, Joe.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing that I've learned anyway, is that Jordan Davis is for real.
Yeah.
And I'm really, really happy they have a 5th-year option for him that they can pick up next year, because I think he's the perfect complement to Jalen Carter, and he was robbed at not making the Pro Bowl this year.
Thank you.
He should have
I
been
agree.
right next to Jalen Carter on, that Pro Bowl roster. They're the best 2 tackles in the league, and he's done it, and he's been just a dominant force with Jalen Carter even out. So he's getting all the attention.
Yeah, because
and he's still having great games and still making impact.
So stats-wise, he has to have better stats than Jalen Carter this year.
He does, yeah, because
does.
Carter's missing the game and
Yeah.
Everything else.
And the snub him's crazy. Like it's mind-blowing that they didn't pick him.
So yeah, it's they need to keep both of these guys now, because I think everybody was like they got to keep Carter. Now to me, it's like, yeah, we got to keep both of these guys.
Yeah, you have
Got to keep them both. Got to keep them.
I think there's 4 guys that are the core of this defense for the next 10 years. And
Quinyon, Coop.
It's Quinyon,
those
Coop,
two.
and the tackles.
Yep, absolutely right.
I'd like to throw
Absolutely
Reed
right.
in there too. I'd like to throw Reed in there. But
Okay.
if you got, you know what I mean? If you have to keep,
Well,
can't
they've
keep
already
everybody.
paid Reed, right? Didn't they pay Reed going
No,
into this year?
they got it. He's a free agent next year. They got to do it this year if they're going to do it. He's going to make a lot of money too.
He could be on his way out, but
Right.
It'd be you got to keep the other 4 though first.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah,
And they're so young, y'all. Like, they're
Right.
so young. Like, man.
The whole team's young.
Eventually, we're going to have to flip the money. The money's going to have to flip from the offense to the defense.
Offense
we're
to
gonna have to.
100%.
Yeah, we're going to have to go with younger draft picks and
Less
offense to
proven.
be our weapons instead of. Yeah.
And how we
It's
be
gotta.
trust. And how we be trust. He'll do it.
I mean, I hope so, because remember old Howie draft picks. Let's not forget about that.
No, Jalen
That
Rager.
was so long.
Yeah,
Like
Jalen
that was
Rager
so
happened.
long ago.
That was
It
so
was so
long
long
ago. And then he started drafting Alabama, Georgia people.
Yeah,
And
let's
it's
stay
been
with that.
golden ever since, man.
Yeah, but
Yeah, ever
okay.
since Devontae, I feel like it's been great
Yeah.
ever since Devontae.
Yes. But
Well,
does that
that-
change now because those schools aren't even doing as good as they used to?
Yeah, it doesn't matter though, Mike. They're not doing as good because they play each other. I
Yeah,
mean, that's really
okay.
what it is in college football. Like you take a lot of teams that didn't have a great year, like South Carolina or something like that. You put them in a lesser conference, and they're right up there with the best teams in that conference. The SEC is so competitive. So, like the draft philosophy, it seems to me, I'm sure that it's a little bit more complicated than this, but the draft philosophy Howie Roseman has is, if I don't know who to take or where I'm going to go, I'm just going to take the best available player from the SEC.
Well, I mean, and talking about all
Not a
that,
bad
like,
way to go.
talking about all that, Chris had a story about like injury and N'Kobe Dean, and I think that kind of leads right into the same conversation because he's due money too.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris has a story. Look at that. Here we go. Moving right into the story here. Injury concerns emerge for star Eagles linebacker after Commanders win. So this is from heavy.com. I'm not a big heavy.com consumer here, so this is going to be new for me here. Injury
You're
concern.
more of a light.com.
I gotta watch this figure. You know what I mean? Injury concerns emerged for the fourth-year linebacker after he was forced to exit a 29-18 win over the Commanders in Week 16 with a hamstring injury.
I wanted to hit you on my.
Eagles linebacker Nakobe Dean has been downgraded to out for the remainder of the game with a hamstring injury, says Yahoo Sports. Dean took the starting spot on the defense from rookie and 2025 first-round pick Jahad Campbell. Eagles clinched the division over the win. So Nakobe Dean exited the game with the hamstring injury and was ruled out. How concerned should we be about this injury? Is it short-term tweak or something that could linger into the postseason? What do we think here?
I don't know, because I said it earlier. They interviewed all the players in the locker room, and everybody in the locker room was kind of just like, "Oh, he'll be fine. He'll be back." So I'm like, and we said it earlier, like it wasn't like, "Oh shit, this guy's hurt. Let's get him off the field." It was very like calm. I don't know about. I think it might just be a tweak, but I don't know about the rest of you guys.
What did they say in the? Did they speak today? And did he? I'm sure he came up.
But I did not.
But how many injuries is this for Dean right now?
It's
Thank
a lot.
you, Chris. It's
It's a lot.
one
Chris,
every year.
Well,
So
that's the
in our
problem.
in our text thread, I said the guy cannot stay on the field,
He can.
and which is why they drafted Campbell. In my opinion, it was his replacement. Now, the way Nakobe played this year when he's healthy has been phenomenal, but can he stay healthy? That's the thing, and
No, right? I mean, his track record says that he can. It's not like
That's
this
what
is
it
going
says.
It's not like this gets better with age. Like this only gets
well,
worse.
well, Chris, to that point, BG's career started out kind of like that. He was injured a lot, and
That's true.
now he's a freaking legend for us. But I understand what you're saying, and it's a great concern for me. But they got to make a tough decision in the offseason. Do they keep him or do they let him go?
So
I think they let him go. I think they're gonna let him go.
Yeah, he might be gone.
Fangio said today that he's iffy for Sunday's game, but then he added that he doesn't think we're done seeing him this year. So
Oh well,
maybe it's not that
Ooh,
bad.
So
I
they're
like that
they're
last
probably
comment.
saving him for the playoffs. He got a little tightness
That's-
in his hammy, and they pulled him off the field because you don't need him. I hope that's what it is. Because if not, I mean, youth is on his side, right? So most likely he can still end up with a promising career, but it just might not be for the Eagles. I mean, you can't give that guy a big check, and he's going to be out
Right.
4 to
He
7
might not have a
games
lot of
year.
leverage though. But if he comes to the table, he might not have leverage to get a big deal. That many
he
injuries?
doesn't. He doesn't. I mean, somebody's gonna pay him. Believe me, he's a
He's
hell of
so
a,
good.
He's
so
a
good when
hell
he's
of a
out there.
linebacker, man.
Yeah, but
He's got the nose for the ball.
Do the injuries tank what he's going to get? Like
Not-
Chris is saying.
I think you're underestimating how
Valuable.
stupid teams can be.
Well,
Yeah.
Like,
that too.
Yeah,
You know,
There are the
I could
Commanders out there.
see,
There
You
are
know,
the
Atlanta or Cleveland or these dumpster teams are like, oh, he's really good. He can't stay on the field, and then they just completely overpay. I mean, I'm sure the Eagles would offer him a very fair contract,
yeah.
but if someone's going to give you another $5-7 million a year, you're going to go there.
But Joe, if they keep him, how does Campbell get on the field?
Well, that's like what you said. The plan isn't to keep him. The plan, because I mean, Jahad Campbell's a luxury item right now. He's on the bench, and we saw what he could do in the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
He's a quality player from day one.
Quality.
He's still in the running for Rookie of the Year.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's a good player.
Yeah.
Nakobe's probably done.
I think so too. I don't think
Yes.
he's going to be here. It's a shame because I think he's a great player, but
It is a
injuries are gonna
shame.
Destroy him.
But look,
It
you
is
can't
a
pay
shame.
everyone. You can't pay everyone, and that is a way to save a little bit of cash.
Yep, he just put your hot in. That sucks.
And we still got Trot Jr. back there too.
He's a special teamer, I think.
Yeah, I have a feeling he's not good.
Is he
That's
undersized? Is that his problem? He's just, or
Yeah.
he just
He is undersized. He is.
Yeah, if he's not careful, he could get ran over by the.
Welcome to the Sam Boner Minute with Chris Reese.
Oh, there it is. So, guys, I'm starting to believe. My orange is bleeding through. We are third place in the division right now. I'm sorry, in the Eastern Conference. Eastern Conference, we are third place overall. And every time I watch these games, they just find ways to win. And I'm just like, they're not so good. And they just like rolled the Canucks. Like, I mean, they just keep winning. They are so 35 games in, so we're less than halfway. 18-10 and 7 on the season. So it's really good for the Flyboys. They are +7 differential. So I always look at in hockey their goal differential, and they're +7 on the season. So they're looking pretty favorable overall. Zegras is legit. You've got your normal nonsense. Did you see the Tocchet and Michkov fight? Not really fight, verbal altercation. It's really nothing.
I did.
It's good. Michkov is a hothead, and I love him. So Tocchet's got to give him an earful. So it's good. But I'm starting to turn here a little bit. I'm starting to get into like the bleed orange, and it's starting to come out a little bit. We'll see though. I'm not fully in, but like I got toes in the water over here. So they're looking good.
Number 1 is hard.
So we are on a upswing here. So third in the conference is legit. So we're doing good.
That's pretty impressive.
It really
for
is.
No,
it really
be
is
a good year.
And we're beating They're beating the good teams too. The Hurricanes are like the best in the division, clearly in the Metropolitan.
And
so
then we just beat them.
We lose to them more often than not, but yeah, I think we did just beat them there. But man, they're good. Flyboys they're pulling it together here. So
just give us a playoff series, man, because there's nothing like playoff hockey, bro.
I was
Come
in
on,
my
man.
phone looking up old pictures. I would get the whole face painted up orange. I mean, love my Flyboys.
I'm not going to find it, but I'm looking for that. Remember back in the day, I sent that Riley Reid meme. It was about the Phillies, though. Like,
Yeah.
I'm looking for that.
Wait, who's Riley Reid? I'm not familiar with that name.
Google. Just put her name in the Google machine.
Just totally covered that all up.
Make sure Jeff isn't around, though.
I can't imagine why, but I'll take your advice reluctantly.
I think
That
they should
gets
have a
me every
breed going
time,
on.
man. That gets me every time.
I'm Jeff.
All right, this week. Damn, calm down, Jamal.
He's breathing.
I'm just
He's
trying
got
to breathe,
Riley Reid
yo.
on his phone.
Look, it's
This
too late.
week we got a game coming up, Week 17 at Buffalo against the Buffalo Bills, who just had barely a win last week against the Browns. It was 23-20 going into it's the Browns. They were 3-12, but they put a hell of a game up against Buffalo. Buffalo's we'll talk about it more, but I'm going to say it now. Buffalo's offensive line does not look good. It looked horrible against Cleveland Browns, who are a 3-12 team. But anyway, there are some big implications to this game. I can talk. Buffalo.
Yes,
Buffalo's in
I'm
a
familiar.
tight race. Jesus. Buffalo's in a tight race for the AFC. They're currently sitting anywhere from 6 to 8. So they need this. They need this. They need some help from the Dolphins, the Jets, the Bengals, the Colts, all of that. Like, they need all of that shit to be going on for them. They have to win out. If they do, they'll guarantee themselves a playoff berth. So they're going to play everybody this weekend is basically what I'm trying to say. For us, it's not that. I mean, we want to win because it can get us – we have a chance to get to 2, and we want to win so we can stay at 3. But this means more to them than it does us, I think is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
They haven't been in this position for a while either, where they
like,
are this late in the season. They need these games to like keep their season alive.
But okay, so here's the not to get into stats, but here's the bigger question about them. Like, this is their window. There's no Chiefs. They're gone. They don't have that. Oh my God, we can't beat the Chiefs. And now it looks like
that's right.
They're not even like if they don't make the playoffs or they don't make it past the first round.
If not now, then never.
They're done.
Right.
Never, ever. It'll never happen. It'll never happen.
Brady 2.0 coming after them.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Drake May. Yeah.
Imagine that. Imagine being a Buffalo fan and this is your opportunity. Kansas City's gone. You know, the ghost of Patrick Mahomes is finally vanquished, and now you have the Patriots standing in front of you again. You know, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And going into my thing about the offensive line for them, he has had multiple games this year, several games this year, where he's had multiple interceptions and or fumbles. So I think we can capitalize on that big time. And it looks as if all right, what do you guys think? To me, it looks like he is the team. Like, he is the one.
Yeah,
that's making
100%.
them win.
He's the team. Yeah, he's
Well, no,
he's
Cook.
feast or famine, too.
Now, Cook.
Him and Cook.
Cook
Him
is
and
a
Cook.
beast. Okay, Cook's a monster, but they don't have a passing game to speak of, in my opinion. And their defensive line also, they give up a lot of rushing yards. I'm really looking forward to this game, man. This is a big matchup. 4:25. It is the game of the week in the NFL, in my opinion. Now, it's not going to snow, but they did say it's going to be like cold rain, which is never fun.
Yeah, that's going to suck.
Yeah, but this is the kind of game QB1 says, okay, I heard y'all talking about Josh. It's my turn. I cannot wait. And they play well this week. They get a bye week next week because the starters will rest, and then we wait to see who comes to Lincoln Financial Field in 2 weeks.
Good.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No matter what happens this game, the Eagles stars are probably resting next week, right? No matter what. Can we just
There's
I
no
hope
way that doesn't happen.
I hope that we don't have this same stupid conversation every year about discussing the pros and cons of resting your players.
It's
Nah.
going to happen.
It's like all
Our
pro.
team needs rest. Listen, we were the last team standing last year. Our team needs, if we can get another bye week in here,
We
get
need
the
it.
bye week.
If any
We had an early bye this
Yeah.
season
Yeah.
too, man. We had a really early bye compared to last
Yeah.
year.
It was like week 6 or something, wasn't it?
It was
really
early.
Well, we had 2 years in a row.
No, that
Our bye last
Our
year
bye
was like
this-
week 5.
yeah, our bye last week was week 5 last year. But
Shit, yeah, you're right.
this is a marquee matchup. Chris, what do you think? I can't wait to hear your thoughts.
Oh, are you kidding me? This game, I'm not concerned.
Hello there.
Hello there. I am not concerned at all about this game. This is the rainy weathers is. I love the fact that there's going to be rainy weather on this side. This defense, to me, is our defense. I should say is the part that gives me such a confidence that we're going to win this game. Jalen said, just like this last game, Jalen's settling down. They're figuring out what they're doing, their identity. This is going to be one of those boring games. It's not going to have good, favorable weather, and we win this game. Like this is our type of football. What was the last score when we played the Bills? It was like 30.
It was really close.
37.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was
30
up there.
It was up there on there, right? So if we get to a shootout, I still feel confident that we're going to beat this team because, again, Josh Allen has not sold me that he's the guy. He turns that ball over too much. Jalen got it out of his system. He's all done with that. He's not going back to that terrible way. What was that? The 4 turnover game or whatever it was, 5? It's all
2-1
done.
play.
Yeah, whatever. It's all done. I forgot about it.
My confidence level for this game and us winning is on par with how I felt about going into the Super Bowl last year. Don't know why, but I feel extremely confident about us winning this game.
Yeah, man.
Don't know what it is. There's
there
something.
you go, Mike.
And I think it was after watching their game last week, not ours, Buffalo's game last
Yeah.
week, and watching he was just constantly under pressure. Yes, he can do some things with his feet, and he's a little, but we have a better defense than the Browns do. Like, our linebacker play and our secondary play is not what the Browns are. And it also helps that I played Madden the other day, and he had 3 picks within the first 2 quarters.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Hey, Chris, to answer your question, Eagles 37, Bills 34 in overtime.
In OT.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Yes.
OT.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, and
Yep.
it also
37,
involved
34.
their defensive players fighting with our fans on the sideline.
Yes.
if you remember.
Thing of
That was a
Yes.
marquee event.
Yes, it was. Yes, yes.
Oh, so
So-
do we fight their fans in this game?
You guys, I think it's going to be a similar type of score. I got to tell you, I think it's going to be. I didn't look at. Let me see what the over.
I don't think
I
I don't
don't-
think that offense puts up 30 against.
Yeah, I agree. I
just
think
don't
this is
think
going
that
to be
happens.
closer to. I think this is going to be closer to a score last week.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be the game where, because everybody's like shitting, like national pundits right now are shitting on us and saying like we're not good. We just beat 2 bad teams. That's the only
Right.
reason why we're winning. And I think this week they're going to beat this team. And it's going to change the narrative completely.
Yeah, and again, for Josh Allen, this, like Paul said earlier, this really is like nut cutting time for him. This
Yes,
is
it
the
is.
clearest path
Yeah.
that they've
Yeah.
had to the Super Bowl. And they've
Yep.
perennially been like the second best team in the AFC for the last 5 years. And they just haven't been able to get over the hump that was, the Kansas City Chiefs for the most part. I think didn't they lose to the Bengals that one year that the Bengals went and they beat Kansas
Yes.
City?
Yeah.
Yeah, they lost to the Bengals that year. So, I mean, but basically their main foe has been,
Themselves.
vanquished.
What if Coop comes in with a spear and then does like the Roman Reigns? Like, I
Dude,
hope
if-
there's a wrestling move every match, every game now.
If he just stands in the end zone doing the acknowledge me, like if he just puts his hand in the air, that would be amazing.
God, after he sacks fucking Josh Allen, yeah, because he ain't going nowhere.
The ooh would be
over-
really cool too. Sorry.
The over-under is 43.5, so it's not a really high.
That's not high, yeah.
over-under. No. So
Look, I think
probably like 24-20 birds. Maybe.
It's not bad.
All right, so you're predicting a win. Jamal, what do you got?
Well, I'm sure you guys remember last week. I was very confident that we were going to kick the shit out of the Redskins. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Native American America. I was very confident that we were going to kick the shit out of the Commanders because of how bad they were. I am extremely confident.
Jamal,
that
Thanksgiving's over. You don't have to be nice to them anymore.
I feel like I'm like at least 1/18th Native American. No, I gotta look at my peoples. I gotta look my peoples out. So I am fucking sure we're gonna kick the shit out of the Bills because of how good we are. Last week we saw
I love it.
us start to put this shit together. The running game was looking good. The line's been working together for quite some time now. They're starting to get a little bit of cohesion. And the defense has just been a defense. I am absolutely positive that we beat them by 2 scores. I'm going to say...
Don't make the shit
I'm
up.
going to
I
say
just use the terms that are given to me.
31-17. Birds. And in a decisive victory where people are going to hop back on Jalen's dick after this week.
Well, they never should have left.
They did, though.
They should have, because he
It's
was
been
MVP
barren.
watch.
It's been bad. That shit's dry. That shit's dry.
Has declined.
It has.
Joe?
One thing I can point out that kind of just occurred to me that a lot of the perennial like top quarterbacks in the league this year have had seasons that are subpar. Am I right or wrong in that?
No, you're
Like
right.
Mahomes,
you're right.
Josh Allen.
I
I
mean,
guess you throw Jalen Hurts into there too.
Joe Burrow is talking. Like,
Joe
there's
Burrow,
rumors that he doesn't
right.
want to be there anymore. That's how bad it is.
That would be very, very on brand for Joe Burrow. Because
Yeah.
he's part of the he's one of the biggest reasons why that is the way it is. And he doesn't even understand it. The Eagles are going to lose 24-17.
Okay. Good choice.
Appreciate
man.
you.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Chris, what did you have for a score?
My score 20.
27-24.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we win, and I think it's something along the lines of 27-17.
Oh, 2-score game or 2-score win.
I think it's going. There's some. I think, and I don't necessarily think. I think the offense is going to do its job, but I think the defense is going to be the main
Yeah.
issue for them. Is our defense? I think is just going to fucking give us the ball a lot.
And the 3-and-outs won't hurt as much.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep getting the ball back.
Exactly. With those predictions, what did we all pick last? At the beginning?
Let's see. So, Buffalo.
Oh, I
We
know
got
I
Mike.
had a win.
Mike, you picked the loss. Everybody else picked the win.
Okay.
Yeah.
I flipped it.
Is Joe still running away with this thing?
Well, let me run the standings real quick.
It's
So, Mike,
over.
you're currently sitting at 9-6, not bad. Joe is at 12-3. He's just fucking going off.
Damn.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's out. It's over.
Over.
Yeah, it's over. I'm at 10-5. Sizzle, you're at a robust 6-9, and Reese, you are at 8-7.
What am I at? 8-7.
Yeah.
I'll take my over 500.
Oh, wait.
I'll
What,
take
what,
my-
what did we all say for the final win losses for the team?
Okay, so Mike, you had 12
Wait,
and
you have
5.
I had
Yeah,
it
Mike,
at 16-1.
Yeah.
12-5.
Joe
So-
also had
well,
12
I mean-
and 5. I had 13
I
and
had
4,
12
which is
12 and
impossible
5.
now. No, I think Sizzle, you had 13 and 4.
I think
and
I had.
Reese had 13 and 4. We were all aggressive,
Yeah.
and we were wrong. Mike and Joe are
So
still in the running.
Joe still have a chance.
Yeah.
I thought I
You
had
could finish
16-1.
12-5.
I mean, shit. We need to win out, right?
Yeah, you guys got to win out.
I mean, they're probably not going to play their starters.
So
If they win, this week,
yeah.
I think they beat the crap out of the Commanders in Week 18 with like all backups.
Yeah.
And they just demoralize it.
Yeah.
No, you're right. That would be perfect because Tanner McKee will come out and play amazing.
Yep.
And then
Yep,
it'll start
and everybody will be happy.
It'll start the whole.
Imagine if we played them this whole season.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine
Yep.
if they played them the whole year.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Whatever.
Before we leave, I have to ask the question because we did talk about the John Cena celebration, mainly for the other 3 wrestling fans in here. How do we feel about John Cena tapping out in his final match?
Poetic. Loved it. Absolutely loved it.
No idea what you're talking about.
John Cena had his last match last weekend. He's done, and he got tapped out. Did he
Did he win?
No, he tapped out. He got choked out.
See, that's not good for the script. That's a horrible script.
Joe's opinion is going to be way more important than
let me
mine.
tell you guys.
But I
No,
agree.
my opinion is going to be way more important than all of y'all's.
There it is. That's right.
So listen to this. So
Let me talk to you.
I'm an old school wrestling dude, right?
Yeah.
You all remember the Hitman Hart, right?
That's right.
The screw
That
job.
script went left, and he went into Vince McMahon's mouth.
Gotcha,
Remember that?
yeah.
Gotcha, bitch. Remember that?
Screw job in Montreal.
Bill Goldberg cost me millions of dollars.
Why would
Dollars.
Vince why
Vince ain't part of this anymore.
Vince is gone.
You don't
Vince
think
is
so?
gone, dude.
His daughter's
He's
still a part of
he's
it.
gone.
She's not.
That's a whole other podcast, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gone.
His son's still a part of it.
No, he's
his son's
not.
gone, too.
Oh, they're
His
all
daughter
out
is,
of it.
though. No,
So
his
it's
daughter's
just
in it.
Triple H. So
His
it's just
daughter's in the mix.
It's just Triple H.
Well, Stephanie's in the mix, right?
No, she's not.
No,
she's not
she has
an
nothing to
employee.
do. She has nothing to do with creative.
Really?
She just shows up, makes appearances.
Oh,
All right. Well, anyway, I think it's horrible. I don't think he should have went out like that.
Oh, I think it's perfect.
I'm not gonna lie. At the end, when he tapped out and all those people were crying, I thought it was the greatest thing in the world. I was like, "This is hilarious."
You can't beat
That's
it.
wrestling to a T, though.
But isn't that like a wrestling tradition?
Yeah, you gotta
your
put the
last match you're supposed to lose.
You go out on the
Wrestling
bottom.
code is
Yeah.
you got to put the next guy over. But you got to put the next guy over.
Guy
And
over.
Yep.
Yeah, and you made Gunther a ultra heel, and that's perfect.
Gunther's going to bring that up for the rest of his career.
Ab-
I
and
ended
who-
John Cena's career. I made him quit, and
Gunther-
Cena gave that to him.
Yeah.
Is literally Thanos. He is just collecting the souls of retiring fucking WWE wrestler. Dude, he's going to do AJ. He's doing AJ Styles next. That's why they did that whole thing
is
where he
he?
walked by him at the car.
Yeah, yeah.
AJ's the next jewel in the gauntlet, dude.
Jeez.
No, actually, it's Lesnar.
You think they're going to let
It's
him
gonna
take
be
down Lesnar?
Lesnar's last match is going to be.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's going to have the
Lesnar-
Infinity
Lesnar
Gauntlet.
wants his,
Okay.
He wants his last match to be at SummerSlam.
I don't know where that.
And then he's
We do
done.
not care.
Love it.
Look, I honestly thought it was perfect.
I was just waiting for Mike to do that. Yeah, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is.
That little like wry smile he had on his face right before tapping, it was just perfect. Like
I
he's like,
loved it.
man, it's fucking over. He got me. I'm out.
I respect all the wrestling fans out there. My kids still love it. So I'm just old school.
You want to know what I think, though? I think that John Cena, this isn't the last time you're going to see him in a WWE
There's no way.
ring.
Nah, you think he'll be back?
I think when they go
No,
they go to Saudi Arabia for WrestleMania, there's going to be so much money thrown at those guys. You might even see Shawn Michaels fucking wrestle again.
It's not even.
Jesus.
It's
He's
not
going to
even
come as
that.
the Peacemaker.
Yeah, exactly. It's not even that. Like with Netflix just buying Warner Brothers, like there's a good chance that DC's done. There's
Really?
already
You
talks
think they're going to
about
kill it?
Yeah. Yeah, they're saying they might not continue any of it. They don't even know if they're going to continue Warner Brothers as a actual studio now.
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
Who bought it?
Netflix bought them.
Netflix did.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know that. That's nuts.
What what just came out for DC that James Gunn did?
Superman, right?
Superman, right?
Superman. Yeah.
That
They're about to
movie
run
was incredibly
Supergirl. It was-
successful.
It
I
was
don't
great.
know why they.
And
I
did you
don't-
the trailer looks good for that too.
Yeah, I don't know why they would have that because I mean they actually did well. I mean there was a lot of slop like before that, but you know
Yeah.
the stuff that James Gunn has done for DC has been like really good. The Suicide Squad movie he did, Very underrated. Great movie.
He knows what he knows what he's
but
doing.
with that,
man.
I'm going to say, go Birds.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to the Bros on
We
Birds
don't say
family
that
out
around
there.
here.
Merry
y'all.
Christmas.
Feliz Navidad.
9 more subscribers on TikTok. No,
Merry
we care.
Christmas, libtard.
We care. We care. We love y'all.